loud enough on the videos? Is that loud enough? All right. It is Sunday. This is our biggest meal of the day. We call it Family Sunday Supper. Recap, when I was growing up, we had a big meal every Sunday. For, you know, like I usually tell you, on Sundays we used to go to my grandparents' house, have a big meal. Everybody used to eat, say grace, eat. 3 o'clock we said the rosary. All the adults had coffee. The kids would go play outside. So it's just us 3, but I still have a big meal for Sunday supper. All right. We are gonna have something they call here sticky chicken, but I'm also adding sausage to it. All right. So we're gonna put this on medium. I know I look a little. This is actually like my 3rd video I made for Tuesday, which you're gonna see. I made cabbage rolls. For Wednesday's food, we had cabbage casserole. All right, so, but this is Family Sunday Supper. This is my favorite meal of the week. Yes, we gotta go to work tomorrow, but this is the one meal. We make a big old meal. So my family, we're 3. Next week we're gonna be 4. My son's coming. All right. So first is oil. All right. There's about a tablespoon of oil in this pot. This oil is not oil you're gonna get from here. All right. You're not gonna walk in your pantry, and we're not gonna use this. We're not gonna use fresh oil. Okay. I bought this like 6 months ago. Oil lasts a long time. We don't put that in there. I use what I have. Everybody knows that's my motto. I use what I have. All right. So you're gonna see right here. This is my grease pot. I sifted my grease, and what I can use, we're saving it. This is my grease pot. The little restaurants at the bottom, and some of the grease that was still in there, that's what's in this pot. I'm using used grease. You can use used grease to cook your food. All right? Use grease. Don't throw it. You can use everything. All right? So, let me close this a second, and then I'll show you what we're doing. First thing you gotta do, you gotta brown your onion. With sticky chicken, you need a lot of onion. This is 1 large onion right here. I already cut. All right? So, tablespoon of oil, 1 onion. Let's cut the other one. I am not a fan of using a wooden cutting board because after I use it, I basically have to, I wash it like 3 times, and then I gotta almost boil it in water because they just soak up everything. They're not really good to cook with. I wouldn't advise buying them. My opinion. All right. But all the other ones are in the dishwasher. All right. So we're gonna cut up an onion. I'm gonna remember to put the vent on. My husband's sitting at the dining room table doing his homework, laughing at me. He's calling me a couillon in his head. Sometimes I am a couillon. As we post more and more videos, you're gonna get to know it better. All right, so don't make a mess. So with the sticky chicken, and we're adding smoked sausage because my daughter loves smoked sausage. She eats everything from the pig. That child could live off of bacon and pork rolls. And we go to Lafayette, go to Scott, we gotta hit up the best stop, the gratons. I mean, you name it, that child. Her favorite thing to eat for her birthday is pork roast, mashed potatoes, and corn. So we adding smoked sausage to the sticky chicken. All right. So there's 2 large onions in here. Yes, you're thinking Try it, Tina. That's a lot. Yes. For sticky chicken, you add a lot of onion. That's the secret. You add a lot of onion. And I'm actually using some of this onion in this pot because I'm going to make some smothered green beans to go with the sticky chicken. This is going to be too much food for us, but we're going to eat leftovers. Alright? So, I'm going to show you a close-up in a second of the onions. Alright, let me season my onions. I season as I go. Alright? So, pepper, garlic powder. Because it's chicken, I think I'm going to kick it up and use buffalo hot sauce. This stuff's really good. I know it's not expensive because you can buy it at Dollar Tree for $1.25. Okay? So, 2 large onions, seasoned, cook it in the pot. And I know other people in Louisiana have a pot just like this. Don't come at me. It's stained. It's white when you buy it, but it doesn't stay white for very long. And a lot of mamas, this is our favorite pot to cook with. Besides my castern. See my castern? That is my favorite pot to cook with. My husband gave it to me one year for my birthday. Many years ago. Oh man. Maybe 15 years ago. And she gets used a lot. Yes, she's a she. Alright. So, while this is cooking, I'm going to show you one of my secrets to save you a little bit of money. So with the sticky chicken, we're having rice, right? You make your sticky chicken and you put it over a bed of rice. Like everybody knows, I like to save my pennies so they can add up to dollars. In my rice cooker is 2 cups of rice and only just 1 teaspoon of salt. This is some Louisiana jasmine rice. We only buy Louisiana rice here. We love our Louisiana rice. It'd be the parish rice or the supreme rice, we buy it. And it is jasmine. Now, with the rice, this is my secret. So tomorrow, we're actually having chicken bacon ranch flatbread pizza. I baked chicken today. This is the pan I baked it in. Alright? So what I did was, I took the chicken, I deboned it, that's in the refrigerator. Then I put water in the bottom of the pan. And I deglazed it. And it sat there for probably about 45 minutes. Now I'm going to take all those restons. This is the restons. Okay? That's all the yum stuff. See all that? You want that. Take that, scrape the bottom of your pan. That's the flavor. Don't throw the flavor. Yes, they got little bitty pieces. Your kids are going to tell you, Mama, I don't eat that. Yes, they do. Because in this house, I raised my kids the same way I was raised. You eat what you have, or you don't eat. Because my mom and my grandma used to tell me that they were not a shorter to cook. So basically, that's why my kids eat everything. Basically, I think I said besides like raw celery. All right, see that? You scraped all the good stuff and put it in your rice. Put that in your rice. That's your flavor, my baby. You don't have to buy chicken stock. When you cook the chicken, stick the water in there, let it sit. It's gonna soak up everything. If you're not cooking rice, soak that up, put it in a plastic container. Watch. See my plastic containers? It's ice cream containers. You know why I use ice cream containers? Because when ice cream's in here, it stays for a while. It doesn't have the crystals at the top. This is a really good container. If you use leftover plastic containers that had ice cream in it, it's great. Take your chicken stock. If you don't need it, Pour it in there, label it, August 3rd, put your date, put it in the freezer. I have about 6 of these waiting on me right now. I'm hoping sometime this Sunday or next Sunday, I want to cook a gumbo. We love gumbo over here, and yes, it could be 110 degrees outside, and we still eat that gumbo. So, you scraped off the bottom of your pan from your chicken. I made 4 cups of chicken stock. That's exactly what I needed. If you want, even measure it. Put 4 cups in your pan. And you're going to pour that in there. 2 cups of water. 2 cups of rice. 4 cups of water. I don't cook it in a pot. I cook it in the rice cooker. My husband had this rice cooker before we even started dating. I love this rice cooker. I think he used it to buy sushi, because he used to make his own sushi a lot. He likes sushi. We love sushi. All right, we're gonna put that in the rice cooker. It cooks. Don't have to. It's not gonna be plain. You don't have to buy the stock and spend $2 and $3, because it's done. And all that yummy goodness that you all know, we all know, at the bottom of that pan. It's not going to be in your rice. And I put a little bit of extra, so it's going to make it sticky rice with the sticky chicken. Alright? So, this is the food. Like I said, it's called sticky chicken. Alright? I'm going to take some of these onions when they're almost finished, and I'm going to put it in this pot for my green beans. Get a knife. Because we're going to have green beans. I'm going to rinse my potato. Alright. You rinse my potato. Stuff my potato. I'll show you your onions. Got your onions are browning? No, they are not done. Alright. 2 large onions and your oil. That's what it's going to start to look like, okay? Alright. I'm going to peel my potato on my green beans. Yes, we love smothered green beans over here. It's quite popular. I do not use a potato peeler. I use a knife. Wedding present, I think, from Jack's Exxon Cutoff. Best knives. Love these. I got a short one and a long one. And look, in culinary school, we had to peel potatoes. This is how I peeled it. And Chef Randy's like, "What are you doing? You're supposed to be using a potato peeler." No. I did not use a potato peeler in culinary school. I peeled it just like that. And he's from the same body as me and my chef, and you know what? He didn't fuss me after. I said, if you fuss me, you better be fussing your mama and your grandma and your aunts and everybody else. So, sometimes, we will put potatoes and a protein in our green beans. Alright? We'll cut them up small, whatever size. You know? Whatever you think. I'm going to put that. We got a flying potato. Woo. There we go. Oh, it went underneath the onions. Look at that. Got it. Alright. Now, my onions are in here. They're starting to stick. You're going to add a little bit of water. Let me go get my cup. some water. All right, so it's starting to stick, so you're gonna put a little bit of water. Scrub the bottom down, get all those little pieces that are still on the bottom of your pot. That's what you want, that's where all the flavors are. You gotta keep browning them onions. All right, I am gonna put, see if I have a little, I'm going to put the green beans on medium low, a little bit of water so they don't stick until that's ready. And I'm going to season my green beans. This weekend we're going to use canned green beans because I have been cooking in this kitchen since 7 o'clock this morning. Trying to prepare all of our family meals for this week. Alright. Let me get some regular hot sauce. Oh Lord, almost time to get another bottle. And you see this? See how it's all stuck to the bottle like that? You can put a little bit of water in there. Put you about a quarter of a cup of water. Shake that up. That's all going to fall down. You can still use it. Don't throw that. You pay for that. Don't throw it. Alright? So, we got to top of the pot. So that's going to be our green beans. Rice is cooking. You hear it? Alright. Scrape the bottom of your pot. Scrape the bottom of the pot. That's where all the yummy goodness is at. Okay? Now, when we have to put a little bit of water again, because we're going to brown the onions some more, we're going to grab our chicken. Alright? Alright. So, next thing we got is boneless, skinless chicken thighs. I will tell you right now, I am not a fan of dark meat. I don't like it. Alright? I don't like it. I love the breasts and the wings. So does my daughter and my son. But when food is expensive, you gotta eat what you gotta eat. So it's smothered in onions. It's also got sausage. So you don't taste it as much. But I am not a fan of this. Alright? Anybody will tell you that. So, here's the weird next step we gotta do. I actually saved a little bit of the skin. I'm gonna put that in there. Yes, I will take it out. But, see that? I put my skin in there. It gives the onions flavor. I had chicken thighs. I took off the skin, cut it from the bone. Yes, it is time consuming, but this week Rouse's had a sale on leg quarters. It was $5.80 for 28 pieces. So a $5.80 bag is with protein. I think it's going to be 6 meals for us. Because I took 10 of the leg quarters and I baked them. That was the chicken. That was in that pot you just saw. That's gonna be buffalo chicken French bread pizza tomorrow night. They got chicken in here, and I got 6 quart Ziploc bags of the rest of the thighs and 5 of the legs. I'm gonna take those legs probably in a couple of weeks, cook them, and it could be a chicken salad for lunch. I'll eat it with carrots or celery. My husband eats it in a sandwich. Right? Now if you want to see it, you're going to see the chicken skin in there. It's just fat. See that? I put mine in there for extra flavor. And yes, it's fat. Yes, it is grease. We know. We know, we know, we know. But it's the flavor. And we eat like this once a week. Alright. So, in here is my, you can see, boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Like I said, I cut it off the bone and I took off the skin. If anybody is wondering, I did learn that in culinary school. It's called Meat Fab class. You learn how to debone a chicken actually, and it still has to be in completely one piece. You just make one little slit down the chicken, and you have to debone an entire chicken, beef tenderloin, salmon. You learn all of that in culinary school. So it's nothing for me. I know it's aggravating for a lot of people, but I learned it. I actually learned how to cut a chicken into parts before you fry it from my mother. My mother has really good fried chicken. They call it Aunt Susan's fried chicken. We like it. To me, it could use some more seasoning. I like it more people take, but you know. So in here is salt, pepper, and garlic powder. You just saw me season it. Alright? I'm going to put a little bit on this. Just a little bit. Yes, that is a little bit. Alright, I'm going to move this, and I'm going to take my chicken out. Give me a little plate then. I'm going to get a little plate. I'm going to put the skin. And I'll put in there. One little, that's bone and a little piece. Alright. So it's sticking to the bottom. So we're going to add a little bit of water. You're still browning them onions. I'm going to get a little bit more water just in case. Okay? We're going to scrape the bottom. The bottom, get all that goodness off. It's all going to stick to your onions. Okay? So, you got to let it again. Stick to the bottom. Okay? Let's check on the potatoes. We're gonna wait about another minute. Let it brown. It's gonna stick to it. Caramelizing the onions. You're basically cooking these onions today. That's our sticky chicken over here. I'm sure in other parts of the United States it might be called something else. Y'all let me know. I'd love to hear in the comments. What do y'all call it? Like, just for instance, what was it, 2 or 3 weeks ago? I put on Facebook a picture of what we call a hose pipe. And I put, what do y'all call it? All right? Different people from different states had chimed in and say what they call it. Some people said they call it just a hose, a garden hose, a garden reel. Even though it's not on a reel, they said they call it a garden reel. They had a lady that commented, she lives in Oregon, and they call it a hose pipe. And we both started laughing. I remember I was in line, waiting for my daughter to get out of band camp, and the lady's like, hey, we call it a hose pipe too. So I thought it was kind of cool that people from Louisiana and people from Oregon, some people from Oregon, they also call it a hose pipe. I thought that was really cool. And you see, doing these videos, you learn so much. And we thought we were the only people that call it a hose pipe. Like another one, the sprayer you have, some people use a sprayer, put a chemical in it to kill the weeds. We call that a potato pump. We think it looks like a potato. We call it a potato pump. Yes, it's weird. That's just what we call it. Alright? Now, we're going to show you the onions. I'm going to show you a little glimpse up of what the onions look like. Okay, you see that? Alright. There, maybe I'm. Alright. I have to be a cameraman. My husband's doing his homework. So we're going to add the chicken. Get everything out of there. You're going to see some seasoning that's kind of stuck at the bottom. Get it out of there. You paid for it. Use it. Wash your hands because I touched the bowl with chicken in it. Right. Ooh, I forgot to take out my onions. Oh, look, there's a piece that is not touching some chicken. Alright. Scrape the side. Alright. Now, the chicken is in. It's full of onions. It's soaking up all that flavor. That's what you want. Right? You're making the chicken sticky with the caramelized cooked onions. Hence why we call it sticky chicken. Alright? Alright. So we're going to stir in our potatoes with our onions. Alright. Water in it. Burn. Put that in. Say two? Alright. So, let me pick this up. Pick up my seasonings. I clean as I go. I know not a lot of people don't do that. I do. Now it is starting to stick, because it is caramelized onions. It's caramelizing. I'm going to put a little bit water. And you're going to scrape the bottom. Get all that goodness off. It's on medium. Temperature is on medium, okay? I mean, this dish, if let's figure out price-wise. When the chicken goes on sale at your local grocery store, like a Rouse's, it was 58 cents a pound. All right. Yes, you could have left the bone on. I have someone in my house who prefers not to, but it's okay. I debone the chicken. You can easily brown this chicken and then stick the chicken thighs or your legs or your wings. Cut the breast though in half, and you can have sticky chicken with the bone in. You can do that. This is not that meal. Mr. Gary was also telling me to try, brown your onions and take your onions out, brown a chicken on all 4 sides, okay? Put the onions back in, put the top on, and he leaves his chicken whole. There's many, many ways you can make a sticky chicken. And it's literally chicken and onions. What about better rice? This is also some of, if you want to think about it, the start of also like a jambalaya or a lot of other Cajun dishes actually. All right. Put a little bit of water so it don't stick. Put a little top on. See, in this for the beans, there's no fat in it. It's just water. No fat. You want to put a butter, a little bit of stick, a little bit of margarine, some Crisco, you can. I'm trying to leave it on the healthier side. I lost 1.8 pounds this week. I'd like to keep it off, so we are trying, and it is our cheat day. So I hope everybody checks out our video dropping either Monday or Tuesday. We did make a Kentucky butter cake. All right. So the chicken is about 3/4 of the way done. We're gonna add our smoked sausage. You wanna check it out? This is what your chicken looks like. All right. So we're gonna take that. This is my daughter's favorite. We're gonna add some smoked sausage. So basically it was a little over a pound of chicken thighs, and this was about a little over a pound, about 1.5 pounds of sausage. Okay. All right. Give me 1 minute. I need some water. Delicious. All right. All right. So, well, that is brown. Put the top on. I'm going to add the protein to the green beans. All right. Now, my husband's not a big fan of this. I like it. So it's a cheat day. I'm doing it. See that? Is this good for you? No. Does it have a lot of sodium? Absolutely. Is it healthy? 180 calories for 2 ounces. I like it in there. I need a protein. I don't have ham. I don't have bacon. So I'm putting some Spam because it tastes good. And that is my 1 day a week not to eat. I eat what you're not really supposed to eat. All right? So. I'm going to take a little bit of Spam. If I can get it out. Let's see. Ah! Got it. All right. Cut off 2 pieces. This is going to be 2 ounces. I did measure it. I did find out what's 2 ounces and what's 180 calories. All right. We're putting Spam. Tina, I don't like that. Then don't put that. Put bacon, put ham, put what you like. This is what Mama likes. My dad, I grew up, my dad, he loved this stuff. And I learned it from him. All right. So, we're going to take the Spam and put it with the potatoes. So the Spam is actually going to warm up and give the potatoes and the onions some flavor. All right. A little bit of water just to cover it so it doesn't burn. That's my green beans. All right. My kid's coming in the kitchen because she's starving. So it'll be ready in about 20 minutes. All right. Scrape the bottom. Right. So, we're letting the chicken cook. In about 10 minutes, this will be done. All right, you guys, it's been about 15 minutes. The chicken is pretty much done. Let me put the secret to the green beans. They taught us, don't cook your green beans in your water. I left it just in case. Wanted to show you. See the green beans? The water's still in it. There's a lot of sodium in there. Drain your vegetables. All right? We drain ours. I use Del Monte. We've said that before because it is a non-GMO product. All right? I like it. I actually love Libby's, but they stopped selling it. I grew up eating the potted meat and all from Libby's. And the Vienna sausage. We don't eat that anymore because that's off the off. That's on the list. We don't eat it anymore. So all right, my can magically appeared open. By the way. All right. So yes, we're eating canned green beans. Is it healthier to eat regular out frozen? Or fresh? Yes. But sometimes you're eating canned vegetables. It's like PT Pois. PT Pois is the best peas. No denying it. It's expensive, but it's good. Alright. So, everything else is soft in there. So we're gonna season this, wait about 5 minutes, and we eat it. So let me just season this a little bit. I don't want to overcook the green beans because I don't want to lose any more nutritional value than I have to. But I cook that in the microwave. We cook it for like 2.5 minutes, and that's it. All right, so you can put some butter in there if you want. I know a lot of people do. So I'll tell you what, let me get a little piece. You don't want it? My husband says don't worry about it. Okay. All right. So that is the green beans, the sticky chicken. You want to come see? Sticky chicken. See it? And with sausage. See that? It's gonna be sticky. That's what we call it, sticky chicken or smothered chicken. All right. This is chicken, onions, sausage, and it only has a tablespoon of oil with a little bit of the chicken skin that we cooked. All right. So this is done. I'm just gonna keep it on low till we eat. This is on medium low. This is our family Sunday supper. Our rice. You want to see that? Just beat. That's your rice with your chicken stock in it. All right. So we have rice. We have smothered green beans. This is our cake that I made about 9 o'clock this morning. We had showed the video. This is a Kentucky butter cake. Mr. Philip Toops gave me the recipe. This is a gluten-free, non-GMO organic cake we made from scratch. When the cake came out, we poked the holes and we made a butter sauce, and it's been soaking all in since about noon. That's why I've only had 212 calories, so I can eat a big old piece of this mama. But this is our family Sunday supper. I am so glad you came with us and you saw our video. If you have any other ideas of what we could make that is not Cajun, we'd love to hear from you. We'd love to hear how you cook things or how you do it wherever you live. My husband and I, our family, we love to travel. We pick a different state every year. We go on vacation, and we've yet to go somewhere we didn't like the food, especially the pizza. We pick a different pizza place every state we go to. Okay. We all hope that you have a blessed and wonderful week. Don't be the reason why somebody has a bad day. Life's hard. It's too hard. Try to be the reason why somebody smiles. I hope that many blessings come to you this entire week. Don't forget to like, subscribe to our channel. You have a wonderful week. Bye.